Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video on Hi-Fi Gamers. Today we're going to be continuing St. Ronnans International Airport. So as I said, look, model airport's going to go to plan. Look, over there, there's my model terminal. I'm still waiting to get models for it, but let me take you over here. So before we get into the airport update. So this is where, after 20 trillion years, when this map finally actually stays down, is where all the model airport updates will be. When I get a couple models, my birthday, as of recording this, is what? We're talking about 2 weeks away next Wednesday. So it's not too far, so this is where mainly the action will be once I've got models. But because I don't have any at the moment, I have some up here. I'll show you the ones I got up here for Christmas. So I got this Aer Lingus Airbus A330 here. I had that DHL. I had these two Jet 2s, and I got this FedEx Airbus A380, and I got that Thai Airways, years ago. But those ones, I'm not saying they were the ones I wanted, but they were ones that was going to require to use all the ground crew and all. If they had wheels, would have been a different story. Could have slowly started using them. As I said, I did used to have Thomas Cook models, and also what was it called, a Jet 2 model and a Norwegian Air model. So if I had kept those, we would have had about 6 or so models nearly to fill up the gates over there. But it's going to take time for model airports. Hopefully they'll be in full action by the end of this year. But for now we're sticking with this. So this is my first time recording one of these in, I think it's been nearly a month. Over a month in fact. I think the last one I actually recorded was November, which is 2 months. Over 2 months. Actually, I think it was October, so over 2 months of not recording an airport update. It's kind of crazy. But what I have learned is that gaming's not holding up. It's not going to be able to hold up on its own, so we need to get these back as quick as we can, because the less time you have, the more time you have with gaming, the more time that we keep just gaming. No one will watch these. And in turn, we're so small, we are over 300 strong, but in turn, if we don't keep these out, along with my share channel tool, which should be out when this is out, as well, the challenge is going to be all gaming, and it's going to make the ultimate game hub. It's going to fail eventually, and it's why we need to keep this, just all this in action. And these carried me when I was before takeoff from Tenerife, took over for the aviation. But Take On Tenerife is not going to be enough. Let's be realistic. Take On Tenerife won't succeed well like a series of the airport updates. So that's why I'm bringing them back, and let's get into it. So as I did say, gaming is not going to be able to hold its own. It won't be able to hold its own. It might be for the next couple months, but it's going to fall apart eventually. Alright, so here we have a Alaska Airlines Boeing 787. I'm stupid. 737. That is in the cargo area. The reason for this is because it's just after Christmas here, and not all planes are back out yet. Cargo operations are halted. I don't know why they are. I think they're halted because of maintenance. But yeah, this is just sitting here for the next couple of days, and it will probably be pulled out in the stand once cargo operations are back. As you can probably tell now, 3 cargo planes can sit here. If I move that away from my PS5, you can see that. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, if I throw that up there. Yeah, it's not gonna say. Yeah, 3 cargo planes can I pull in here now. I made it a bit larger. The plane area is getting smaller and smaller, which is really sad. But yeah, so it's gotten smaller. Anyways, that is off place right there. So let's put that there. And that is the Southwest Boeing 737. That is also just sitting on stand because there's not much operations. We're talking. This is probably December 28th or something. There's not very many operations out of St. Ronnans in the winter season. Just like Belfast International, there's not very many out in the winter season, but the summer season it's way busier. Alongside that, there's the charters that run in the winter. Speaking of charters, here we have a 787 that is making its seasonal charter to Lapland in Finland. I don't think the 787 can actually go to Finland. Can it go to Lapland? I swear, they use the 737 and 777 MAX on their routes to Lapland, but I don't think they use the 787s. Maybe they do. Comment down below if you know the answer to that, guys, because I think they use them, the 787s. They probably don't, because they don't need those big charters. They probably use the 787s for the Canaries, like Tenerife and Lanzarote. So a bit of an update for the terminal. These two gates are now domestic departures only. So if you arrive on this stand, say, as an international flight, you're not going to be on the, you're not going to be able to deboard on a jet bridge. So just think as a jet bridge like up there, and it comes down to the planes there. Just think of it that way. If you're on an international flight, you'll deboard by steps, just like this Aer Lingus that is just arriving from Tenerife South, and you will walk up, and then you'll walk into the terminal to passport control, which is at these two gates here. So yeah, as I just said, this Aer Lingus A320 just arrived in from Tenerife South. But as I did say, the domestic area was never really targeted at St. Ronnans because there's way more, as I said, charters for like international destinations, and there's more of like there's less domestic flights. But now Aer Lingus is definitely, it's doubled its capacity to multiple of its routes, so it's starting to use domestic operations more, which has prompted there not to be passport control, all 4 gates and now at 2 gates. I don't know what I'm going to do around there because I'm just trying to think, so it's going to be empty over there for the time being. And finally right here is a Turkish Airlines 777 that is just sitting there. It actually is about to leave for its seasonal charter to Antalya. Turkish Airlines is the only one that does these winter. I don't know why, but they just do them in the winter because I think it's more beneficial. Like, is Turkey warm in the winter? It probably is, actually. It's around like 20 degrees over there and stuff, but it's not warm as it's been in the winter. But as I did say, there's loads of seasonal charters here, and Turkish Airlines does run on summer operations. It's more to Izmir, Dalaman, and Bodrum they run them to, and the capital, Ankara. They don't do Antalya year-round, which is stupid. I don't know why they don't. But yeah. So guys, these airport updates, I'm aiming for 2 a day at the most. I don't want to overload you with 4 gaming, like 2 gaming videos, 2 aviation. It'll be 2 aviation, 1 gaming, and vice versa in the summer. We'll flip it around. It'll be 1 aviation, 2 gaming, because there'll be more time for people to watch gaming videos in the summer realistically. Done in the winter, because the winter's like school and all, so it's quicker for them to watch this stuff instead. It's not saying that aviation will underperform, because on my travel control will be on videos. It's that aviation needs to be an influence, or this whole channel will probably fall apart in the space of 2 months. If aviation isn't here, then I don't think all gaming would work. Anyway guys, I'll leave the first St. Ronnans International Airport. I think I'm just going to continue off with #11, but it's the new one, it's the first one of the new year. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out my Twitch, join my Discord, and also check out my TikTok. Just a note on the Discord really quickly. The Discord is also both aviation and gaming, just so you know. So if you are aviation watching this, just if you want to join it, it's gonna. I'm trying to just build it on both aviation and gaming. It is considered for that. I just haven't made any channels for aviation yet. No way, I think I have actually. Anyway, guys, see you on the next one. Peace.